Today I'd like to talk to you briefly about tick prevention and going through the process of searching your dog for ticks. We're quite lucky for our furry friends in Orange because we don't have paralysis tick in the district. But as more and more people are taking their pets out of the area, particularly on summer holidays, it's important that we give information about what the owner can do prior to going to the area, while they're there, and particularly for a couple of weeks while they come back. So the first thing that we'd like to discuss about is tick prevention. So it's important to start tick prevention a couple of weeks before they leave, and that can come in the form of a tablet or a spot on or a tick collar. And we encourage people to start that before they leave rather than on the day of leaving to go to that area. One thing to remember about tick prevention is that no tick prevention is 100% effective. So you can still use those products and it's recommended to use them, but you still have to check for ticks and you still have to be aware of the sign. So when a tick jumps on your dog, it normally takes about 3 or 4 days for the signs to appear. So what we recommend is to thoroughly check your dog every day while you're away. And that means that you'll find the tick earlier, and then that may prevent the dog getting sick from the paralysis tick, or it will limit the amount of treatment that it requires. So we like to start that process before you leave the district, and that's for 2 reasons. 1, it gets the owner and the dog comfortable in doing the process, and 2, it also gives you an idea of what's normal on your dog. There might be a nipple that you think is a tick, or a lump, or a mass, or a wart, and then you can say, well, that's normal for my dog, and when you're away on holidays, you don't have to worry about that. So most ticks occur in the front half of the dog, so on the face and the front legs and the shoulder. And they pick them up when they're running through the bush and the forested areas. And so it's important to, check those areas between the eyes, on the gum line, particularly on this fella, he's got heaps of hair. So it's really important to check under the ears. We see a lot of ticks in the ears, on the shoulders there, and down between their toes. So the best way to do it is to try and part the hair and just massage the feet and the legs and really get down to the skin, really work in between the toes and do it in a systematic way. Start with this leg, work your way up to the shoulder, and then continue, doing every single little area. So 80% of ticks would be in this area, but that means that 20% or 1 in 5 is further back on the dog. So common places around the anus or the vulva in female dogs, or around the penis or the sheath in male dogs. And again, you just got to be really thorough. So we recommend a systematic approach and just stick with it every day. Start on that leg, work your way up, work around the face, work your way down there, and then around the back. And another thing to remember is that 10% of dogs that present to vet clinics have more than 1 tick. So just that because you find 1 tick, keep searching, because a lot of times you will find that there's another tick on your dog. So in summary, the take-home message is, 1, we recommend prevention, so apply that prior to going to a tick area, and 2, we really stress the importance of checking your dog every day for ticks. The sooner you find the tick and remove it, the better it is. If you do find a tick, we would recommend to ring your vet straight away, and if the dog shows any signs of tick paralysis, which is weakness in the hind legs or having trouble breathing or coughing, then straight away bring him into the vet straight away.